What's going on, everyone? Josh Hennig. Wanted to chat up with you a little bit about a subject that I think a lot of people are either misinformed about or they've been totally brainwashed about. And you see it a lot in the news, you see it a lot on websites, and that's the confusion between weight loss and fat loss. You know, when people want to lose weight or they want to gain weight, the issue is that they don't understand the relationship between the number on the scale and their physical composition. And the reason that is because we live in a society where we have been told what being healthy is, what losing weight is, what is attractive, what is unattractive. We've been programmed with all of this garbage, and it's so hard to figure out what's going on. And a perfect example of this is a conversation I was just having with somebody today. And they were asking me about a product, and they were telling me this product helps somebody lose 43 pounds. And I saw the before and after photos, and what I saw was a person getting skinny. I didn't see a person getting healthier. And there's a big difference. And you may think, well, isn't skinny healthy? Well, no, it's not. Because there's plenty of women who are skinny out there who still have health problems. Okay? There are some women whose metabolisms are so on overload that no matter what they eat, they're just going to be skinny. Doesn't matter. But what you eat matters, because what you eat affects how your body functions. And as you get older, your body is not going to be able to run off of ice cream and pizza and McDonald's all day long. You're going to need to eat proper macronutrients. Macronutrients are protein, carbohydrates, and fats. And now you may say, aren't carbs and fat bad? No, it's not. Carbohydrates are a fuel source for the body. Fats are important to keep your hormone system in balance. So you need a certain amount of fats, carbs, and protein to function normally. So this idea in people's minds that I need to lose weight is not as much based on what you really need as much as what society is telling you. And that's where being healthy and being fit have to come together. And people need to understand that you don't want to lose weight. You want to lose fat. And the reason why you want to lose the fat is because when there are fat buildups, not just what you see physically on the body, but internally, there can be fat buildups on your organs. There can be fat buildup in other parts of your body that cause negative health side effects. And because you're carrying around all of this unnecessary elements in your body has trouble functioning normally. So the goal is to lose fat. It's not to lose weight. And the reason I say that is because people don't understand what weight is. To really, break it all down for you, weight, the number that you see on the scale each and every day, you know what that is? That is a combination of gravity, your physiological composition, your body type, your genetic disposition, what you ate recently, how your body digested it. There are so many factors that go into that number on the scale. Now, some people may say, well, what about the body mass index? My body mass index says that, I'm obese. Well, the problem with the body mass index is that it is a 200-year-old system back when science and medicine didn't understand half of what we know today. Okay? According to the BMI index, I'm obese. But you may say, Josh, you're not obese. You don't even look fat. Right, because the body mass index is based on a system that is archaic, that didn't factor in, for example, human activity. It doesn't factor in someone's genetic disposition, if they're genetically disposed to be a bigger person or a smaller person. There are elements that go into people's lifestyles that affect how much they may weigh in comparison to their height. So Using things like scales, body mass index, these are actually archaic and outdated measurements. Next issue, body fat percentage. And that to me is actually one of the best measures of a person being healthy. Okay? How much of your body is fat compared to muscle? Okay? And there's different ways of measuring this. You can use the body fat measuring caterpillars. They have different computers or programs that do that with scans. I don't trust the scales that measure body fat percentage because the scale is not factoring in body disposition and how the weight is proportioned across the body with the fat. Whereas the other two measurements are a little bit more accurate in that manner. And that gets back to the beginning of this conversation, fat loss. You need to focus on having less fat in your body, not focusing on the number on the scale. Because the number on the scale is subjective, okay? For example, if you wake up in the morning, go to the bathroom, and then step on the scale, that number is going to be totally different than if you go throughout your day for 12 hours, eat a couple times, drink some water, sit around at work, then you come back and you're like, how did I gain 5 pounds? How did I gain this weight back? It's because the weight number on the scale doesn't factor in if you've eaten or not, how much water weight you're carrying, how much elements are still to be expedited out of your gastrointestinal tract. I'm really trying to be delicate with that one. So, but seriously, people get so confused about these things. And I really encourage you to take some time to learn about your body and how it works and why you are the way you are. There are certain things you can't avoid. Certain people have certain genetic dispositions to certain things. And there's nothing that can be done about it. There are some people who have been affected by bad medicine. There have been doctors who have diagnosed people with the wrong problem. Okay? They've either misdiagnosed them or they just haven't diagnosed them at all. And as a result, they may take medication, they may take certain supplements that cause them to gain or lose weight in a manner that's not healthy. So there is so much that goes into why a person is a number on a scale and why the number on the scale isn't very accurate. And it's not just a male or female issue, okay? This goes across the board because I know so many men and women who have dysmorphia, which is, not liking how you look. And it's something that doesn't always get talked about. But it's an issue that is important. So if you want to be fit and healthy, you need to stop obsessing over the number on the scale. You need to stop letting your doctor tell you, well, your body mass index is this number, so you are this, okay? What instead you need to do is you need to get a physical health assessment to understand how your body's functioning, what your body fat percentage is compared to functional muscle, and you need to assess your activity level because it doesn't matter how skinny you are. Skinny people have heart attacks too. Skinny people get cancer too. Skinny people get arthritis as well. Just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're healthy. Think about that a little bit, okay? Next time you obsess over the scale, remember, it's about fat loss. It's not about weight loss. Because when you lose weight, you can actually lose muscle too. And muscle's important, especially for your moms. You gotta pick up your kid and put him down and pick him up and put him down and chase him around. This is Josh Hennig. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to this video. More content coming soon. Catch you next time.